Hello Collective, welcome to another pick a card reading. This reading is a what's next. Opportunities are in the air for each pile, so it is up to you to decide which ones to take advantage of and which ones are going to elevate your overall being. So as always, I have 3 wonderful piles which you can choose from, and I'll insert a clip of each of the piles more in depth shortly. If you're interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, information will be available in the description box below. Personal tarot readings are $10, so please take advantage. I love connecting with you guys in that way, okay? So without further ado, we'll hop right into the video. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you at your reading. Bye. Pile 1 is this crystal. Pile 2 is this crystal. And pile 3 is this crystal. Okay, so go ahead and choose whichever pile you feel the most connected to. Could be more than one. Timestamps will be available in the description box below, and I will see you at your pile. Bye. Hello pile 1. So if you chose pile 1, welcome to your reading. You guys chose this rose quartz crystal. And we'll hop right into your reading. This reading is a what is happening next whenever you see this. So Spirit, this message is for pile 1 and anything happening next. What can they expect? Thank you. Okay, so first we have 8 of Wands. Wow, already with this card, this first energy, I'm feeling movement. Knight of Cups. And then 9 of Wands. Wow. So pile 1, I see you guys moving into an energy of focus. Specifically changing what your focus is or has been. I feel like already there's been this shift, this drastic change, at which now, you know, your priorities and this word of focus has changed entirely. Okay, let's get more. Spirit, can you give us more about this 9 of Wands? I'm hearing with great focus comes sacrifice, and I feel like this change in focus is requiring a lot of work, a lot of healing, a lot of inner work needing to be done. So we have the 9 of Wands clarified by the 2 of Wands here, the Hanged One and the Emperor. I want to say, pile 1, there's this degree of accountability that you are being asked to take right now so that whatever you want can come in. I feel like a lot of you have this vision of how you want your next steps to go as you are right now watching this. And in doing that, it's requiring you to really take a chance, take a stand on yourself and the way that you approach situations in the future. I feel like there's a lot of rebuilding that needs to be done in terms of your goals and the way that you deal with your emotions, pile 1. And I do see, I want to say, I see you guys have been working towards that. I mean, the proof is this change happening overall, this shift in your consciousness. That's proof that you've been working towards whatever it is you want, and you've been trying to do things differently. This Emperor card is one of my favorite tarot cards because it really talks about, you know, where we put the energy of power and how we use it. Are we using it in a way that can harm us, in a way that's facetious, or are we using it for good, in a way that actually holds ourselves accountable, in a way that actually, grounds ourselves and allows us to create goals that are realistic and logical? And I feel like with this change, you're learning how to integrate this energy of the divine masculine into your goals. Granted, however you choose to identify is fine, but this overall energy of, or depiction of how we see the divine masculine in tarot, or as displayed in tarot, is really coming up for you guys right now. So Spirit, let's get more with this Hanged One. Is this you guys right now, or what is this Hanged One here for? Okay. The Knight of Wands and the Two of Cups. Okay. Wow, I'm getting chills. So this Hanged One is this is confirmation in terms of the way that you are approaching your display of emotions, or your display of this power. I feel like you guys have a lot of dominion, a lot of say over a current situation, and ultimately the choice that you make from this point on is really going to influence this change. Wow. You guys, Pile 1, you've elevated. You are you're pretty high up. You've mastered a lot of the lessons that you've learned in the past. And so I'm feeling like for a lot of you right now, it may be a challenge, or you think that it's a challenge, to make a decision that's going to benefit you in the end. With this Knight of Wands, because we have a lot of balance, interesting in your reading, only with 8 cards here, you have a lot of water and fire elements, in your chart. So that tells me you're balancing a lot of this impulsivity or old way of doing things with this, feeling that you can't get around, emotions. And interestingly here, again, the Emperor, the divine masculine, uses more logic, the head over the heart. So I do acknowledge, I do see why this may be a bit confusing or a bit of a challenge for you right now. But ultimately, making a decision that is true to your heart, you can never go wrong with. And this Two of Cups, Pile 1, I feel like is really confirmation for you. This change is not something that you've ever experienced before. And for that reason, if you have the opportunity to experience it, allow yourself to do so. Because you guys have the power and control over your mind to move past discomfort, or move past, your mistakes, because you've done it in the past. This image of a lion is really speaking to me right now. So I want to take a look at my dream book as to what this lion means for you. Okay. The lion stands for majesty, strength, and courage. It could also represent the ego and the passions associated with it. So in terms of, this Two of Cups and this Emperor, these are both energies that you have to balance right now, that comes with this change. Repeating patterns from the past will only keep you there. Because, literally you're repeating patterns from the past. But when you learn how to mitigate this aspect, if you find that it's a bit overstimulated or outweighing everything else, this energy of love and this energy of, true fulfillment can come in. So let's see if there's anything else. Spirit, is there anything else for my pile 1? Any messages that they need to know? A message coming through as well. Take things slowly. You don't have to make a decision right now. Take things slowly. I feel like for a lot of you, though, there's a lot of pressure to do something now. Knight of Swords. Yeah, so again, with this impulsivity, this pressure to jump to the next thing. Take time to breathe out, pile 1. And honestly, communicating that will make this overall experience seem easier in your mind. Spirit, anything else for our pile 1? Any other messages they need to know? What's next? What's next? So yeah, actually, I want to revert back to that question. What's next? It's making a decision. Making a decision that's not rushed, or that doesn't feel rushed in your head, and making a decision that you feel true and aligned to who you are, and honest about your feelings and what you want. Because again, I feel like you guys have worked incredibly hard to be who you are right now. You've had to learn from a lot of past history. But in order to not repeat that, there's a decision that you need to make that's going to be different. And that's just it. It's going to be different. It's going to look different. It's going to be presented to you differently. But ultimately, not repeating the past is where this real fulfillment is going to be. In the long run. In the long run. Because again, this Emperor, a lot of the times when we make decisions based off the ego, it's a quick fix. It's short-term goals. It's what satisfies us now. But if the ultimate goal is for you to, have something with someone or do something with someone for a prolonged period of time, then maybe the way that you'll approach the situation will be a little bit different. Maybe the process will be a little bit more enjoyable for you. Spirit, anything else for a pile 1? Queen of Swords. So yeah, this card is about trusting your intuition. Trusting your intuition, pile 1. I want to say as well, for a lot of you, right now you've got to deal with your emotions head on. Because when you don't, A, it either eats you up inside, B, it puts a lot of anxiety around the overall situation, and C, in the long run, you may come to regret that you didn't. Which is where I feel like a little bit of this past energy is coming through. But overall, there's a lot of movement, and there's a lot of success, and there's a lot of rebuilding a new foundation with the help of something else. Be it a change of environment, a change of a situation with a person. Okay, so lastly, I want to get an oracle card for you guys, just to seal the deal, and see any additional messages for what's next for our pile 1. I'm feeling also like a little low-grade headache, so you guys are definitely wanting to make a decision right now and wanting to make it quick, because it's painful. It's almost painful to not have a decision made overall. But pile 1, transformation. Wow. So yeah, that's solidifying this movement, this change, literal change in your consciousness, in your environment. I want to say, pile 1, before we end this, if this helps whatever decision you make, what you do and what you say changes your physical environment. The decisions that you make are a physical manifestation of your reality. So, whatever decision you make will change your reality, just in very distinct ways. Okay? So I am going to leave your reading here. Thank you so much for watching if you've watched this far. If you're interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, information will be available in the description box below. And good luck with this decision. You can't fail, okay, Pile 1? Be well, take care, and I will see you in our next reading. Bye. Hello, Pile 2. So if you chose Pile 2, welcome to your reading. You guys chose this black textured crystal. And I forget the name of it, but I know that it stands for absorbing negative energy. So we'll see how that comes into play. I hope you guys have been well and taking care of yourselves. And we will hop right into your reading. This reading is a what is happening next? What's next for you? So Spirit, this message is for Pile 2. And what is happening next for them? Okay. So we have 2. We'll get one more to start. 4 of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. One more, Spirit. What is happening next for Pile 2? Wow. Okay. So we have 4 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and 10 of Wands to start. So we're already dealing with some hard energy here. But immediately, a message that came through with these 2 cards is that something great will come of this. So whether that's something that you want to hear right now, Pile 2, or not, I think that this message is important to emphasize that something good always comes out of painful experiences. So let's keep moving here. We have the Ace of Wands. Wow, another ace. And this is interesting here because we have 4 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, Ace of Wands. So just the physical movement of the change in energies is up, down, up, down, up, down. So we'll see. Let's keep moving here. Everything is fine. And then Knight of Wands. So again, just off of the energy up here, I want to say that you've been working through some very, very difficult things. Some challenges, Pile 2. I mean, it's clear as day here. 4 of Cups, 10 of Wands, everything is fine. It's like carrying the weight, the weight of the world, I think the saying is, on your shoulders. A lot all at once. Whether this is pressure from external influences or pressure from that you're putting on yourself, it's apparent. It's making itself apparent. Interestingly too, before I started your reading, I literally had to stretch, move my body because there was so much pain and so much trapped energy in certain parts of my body. And then here you also have in between again the Ace of Pentacles and this Ace of Wands. So I feel like already, Pile 1, with this heavy energy comes lessons to be learned, comes a new awareness to shape, to take form. And I also want to say, because we have a lot of clouds here, cloud imagery, I was hoping that, further messages would come in, further channeled signs would come in for you, is that with this idea of clouds are, this passing form of energy. And so I feel like new positive things, new successes come when these clouds move. So then we have this Knight of Wands, followed by the 7 of Swords and Queen of Swords. So this tells me I'm feeling like there's something that's not quite being dealt with or acknowledged, which is why it's felt for so long that nothing good is happening. You know, there's no big takeaway from these experiences. For a lot of you, I'm feeling like this thing that it needs to be acknowledged is the simple fact of you playing a role in your overall success. You playing a role in your future, like your reality, what you've manifested in your reality. Because again, I feel like with this energy here, a lot of this burden is a result of the expectations that you've been placing on yourself, which can be hard for anyone to deal with. It's difficult for anyone to deal with. And I feel like the more that you keep setting, just in general, the more that we keep setting difficult expectations on ourselves and not really taking time to breathe out or acknowledge things along the way, the harder it becomes to keep moving forward. So Spirit, can you tell us more about this Seven of Swords? Seven of Swords. Spirit, more about the Seven of Swords, please. And what's next for them? Yeah, I was, yes. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much. So this Magician, I was hoping that this card would come out. And quite honestly, I was envisioning this card in my head. Because this is you, Pile 2. This is you. You creating your physical reality through the thoughts, through your actions. This is not to place the blame of the sequence of events entirely on you. However, your ability to reaffirm to yourself of the bigger picture is what's going to help you move forward and see brighter days. Pile 2, you guys are an incredibly strong bunch. An incredibly strong bunch. I mean, the proof is from these experiences that you've been able to move past and still stand here right now. Whatever it is that you go through, big or small, you being here right now, watching this video, is living proof that you can get through anything. Moving forward, okay, because this Queen of Wands is all about, you know, envisioning, being truthful, envisioning the truth. Moving forward, how you're able to come back, different than what you've been doing in the past, is where this richness, this fulfillment is going to come through. This Knight of Wands, you know, is confirmation that you guys are fiery, you guys are strong, very strong. That's the sort of aura that I'm feeling from those you guys who chose Pile 2. And I feel like in terms with this overall crystal representing, you know, absorbing negative energy, it's really about knowing when to, you know, shed that energy. Because we can feel when we're in this quote-unquote negative headspace. And so what you do for yourself, whether it's meditating, yoga, even talking to someone, is going to help, you know, release this negative energy and let it pass. This Ace of Pentacles here and Ace of Wands, I want to know more, Spirit, please. More about this Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. What good is coming towards our Pile 2? So yeah, your message is simple, Pile 2. Healing. Healing is coming towards you. Eight of Wands again. And Temperance, which, you know, this is signifying movement and flow. So a lot of healing and work being done in this moment and, you know, needing to continuously be done, which I'm sorry if you don't want to hear, but I mean, you've already been doing that. That's the important thing. You've already been doing the work. You've already been trying to go with the flow, or at least noticing that something's off, which is success. Truly. Okay, Spirit, anything else for our pile 2? What is next? What is happening next for them? Anything else? So, 9 of Swords and King of Cups. Great. So, you know, there'll be a time again where you'll feel in a really hopeless or dark place, okay? But this time, you're doing things differently. This time, you're being with your emotions and not becoming them. You're allowing them to pass. You're acknowledging them. I see you, sadness. I see you, frustration. And it's going to help you move forward and continue on with the path, with the journey that you're on. I want to say, pile 2, what you experience is not a direct attack on you. You know, it's not just, oh, I keep experiencing unfortunate things. It's me. It's not all about you. It's not just a target to you. And hopefully saying that will release a lot of burden or pressure on yourself. It's not all about you, okay? But again, allowing yourself to feel and work through it and consciously choose things that are going to put you in this high vibrational place is what's going to help move forward. With this Ace of Pentacles here, pile 2, I feel like you guys have a lot of potential for something that you want to do. Or want to be. There's something that, you know, a higher goal that you want to accomplish in this lifetime. And perhaps this up and down fluctuation is making you feel like you can't get there. But I'll tell you, this up and down feeling is flourishing. It's the textbook definition of flourishing. Your ability to come back while experiencing, you know, certain things that you don't necessarily want to be experiencing. But the success is already yours. This goal is, this is part of the process. This is part of your journey. So for now, be fully present. And honestly, I want to say, pile 2, love it. Love where you are and love what you've gone through. Because again, you've been able to come back every time. Every time. Literally every time. Okay. So lastly, for you guys, I want to pull an oracle card. And I don't know if you hear the sound in my voice, but throat chakra being activated a little. So find a way to communicate to get you out of this place. It may not necessarily be talking to a friend, although that helps. But if you guys are writers, singers, journalists, any way that you're able to express yourself and get what you feel out, do it. Spirit, anything else for a pile 2? Any other messages for them? And what's next? So usually there's just been one oracle card has been enough for the other pile, but we'll see. So manifestation. Wow. So again, this is in terms of this bigger goal, you know, this bigger picture that you have for yourself. And even this card here represents this. Manifestation. What you hold to be true in your mind and your heart will be. So keep working, and, you know, I applaud you just based off of the energy that I'm picking up on right now for making it this far. Continue to set goals and appreciate the journey along the way. We'll get one more oracle for you guys. Just because you deserve some more light. Spirit, one more card. What's next for our pile 2? I also want to say this manifestation card, pile 2, is confirmation that what you want is on its way. If not by the time watching this, you'll have it. Spirit, last messages for our pile 2. Cut the cords. Yeah. This is in terms of this old quote-unquote negative energy. Cutting the cords, not clinging to it. Not clinging to the bad experiences or staying in the bad experiences with people, with things, you know, your mindset. Because that's going to help you acknowledge this manifestation and, you know, make it more apparent that it's here. It's already here. It'll help you enjoy this overall goal, your success. Okay, pile 2? So if you made it this far, thank you so much for being here. If you're interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, information will be available in the description box below. And continue on. You're flourishing. You're flourishing. Pick yourself back up again and again and again. Okay? So be well, take care, and I will see you in our next reading. Bye. Hello, pile 3. So if you chose pile 3, welcome to your reading. You guys chose this crystal. This is tourmaline, and it stands for grounding and transformation as well. So we'll see how that comes into play throughout your reading. I hope you guys have been well and taking care of yourselves. And this message is what is happening next for you? What's next? So Spirit, this message is for pile 3. And what is next for them? Okay, so we have 2 to start. 2 of Pentacles. And then the 7 of Wands. And we'll get one more. Spirit, for pile 3, what's happening next for them? Thank you. Ace of Cups. Okay, so pile 3, there is 2 directions, 2 ways of doing something with this end goal of being independent. Okay, so it's likely that there's a decision that you have to make and that you are going to make with the intention of still feeling in control, independent. With this 7 of Wands here, this is a card that speaks of determination and a little bit of, you know, fierce and boss energy, I'll say. And so in tandem with this Ace of Cups, there's something being presented to you that may influence this energy here, this independence, this strong energy here. So Spirit, let's get more. Can we get more about this 7 of Wands card? Because I feel like this is the energy that you're embodying right now, is that you're incredibly hardworking, that you've worked for everything that you have right now, and you finally feel like you're in this stable place. So we have this 9 of Wands here, yes, and this 7 of Pentacles, yes. You worked incredibly hard to build this foundation, this pedestal that you stand on, and I mean that respectfully and lovingly. And so, you know, the message is you've worked hard for what you want. You've done it all by yourself. You know, you didn't have any handouts. That sort of energy is what I'm feeling. But with this 2 of Pentacles and Ace of Cups, Spirit, can we get confirmation and clarification? What's happening next? What's with these 2 cards here? What's with these 2 cards here, Spirit? There's definitely an offer right now being presented to you. Spirit, can you clarify 2 of Pentacles and Ace of Cups? Okay, so we have here the 4 of Swords, the Knight of Swords. So that tells me you guys are, again, very focused on your dream and your own success, but it appears as a little bit of an inconvenience that a new opportunity is being presented to you right now. when you're at such a high level and you're so used to doing things for yourself and by yourself, is the sort of energy I'm feeling. So we also have the World card and the Ace of Swords, and then Judgment. So yes, this is confirmation to me that you're feeling like there's a little bit of a lack of direction or clarity with regards to this decision. It's like you don't know what will come of it, if now is the right time, like what you should do about it. So a message coming through is, right now is a gift and an opportunity for you to continue focusing, because you don't have to lose this aspect of yourself or this hard work. In fact, with this opportunity, you shouldn't. And I feel like that's a bit of, a hint or a little bit of guidance for you with regards to this decision that you need to make, is that if you find that this opportunity will throw you off balance or will be more of a distraction for you, then ultimately you don't have to make the decision, or you don't have to follow that path, that way of doing something. By contrast, if you feel like this opportunity will help you and will aid in the development of your success, then why not take a chance on it? Why not explore it? I feel like too, with whatever decision you make, in terms of your own life and your own path, this decision is going to really challenge you and really allow you to, see how much you can do on your own. Follow yourself, have this set of goals planted for yourself and see how you react with this other thing that with you. I want to say, pile 3, you are already incredibly strong and determined. So whether this indecision is in regards to a fear of not holding yourself to that standard with this decision, once making that decision, if you feel like you don't have what it takes to be with this decision and still have your independence, who you are right now is proof that you've developed this stable foundation already for yourself. And so nothing can get in the way of your own success but you, is what I'm feeling. It's interesting. I feel like a lot of you have this idea in your head that with this new opportunity, whether it's a person or a change in your physical environment, you won't be able to exercise this independence or still have this sort of control over your life. But ultimately you do. We always have control over the things that we do, the things that we say, how we act. You've worked incredibly hard, so it wouldn't be the worst thing to change course a little and not lose yourself in the process. Hold yourself accountable for not losing yourself in the process. If this really is something that you fear, okay, write down a set of goals. Maybe like physically write down something that you're able to look at or something that's tangible, and that's going to hold you accountable for not straying away from who you are at the core. Okay, pile 3? This is also Judgment, is confirmation that your universe, your spiritual team in your own universe are always, working with you. So if you feel like you can't balance the two, ask for help. Ask for signs, ask for clarity, because they're willing to give that to you. Pile 3, you guys are very focused in who you are, in your own goals. And so it makes sense that, this new opportunity, this new chance, this new way of achieving success might throw you off balance a little bit. But ultimately, you have the strength, you have what it takes to be who you are alongside other things. Spirit, anything else for a pile 3? Anything else? What's coming next for them? I feel like perhaps this, I want to say for a lot of you, this Ace of Cups is in regards to a person. Something that a person wants to offer you. You know, they want to help you. They want to work alongside what you have going on. And so the challenge, not really a challenge, but you know, the way that you take advantage of this opportunity for good while continuing on with your own path is where you'll find real success, real fulfillment, complete. Is where you'll find the feeling of being whole that I feel like a lot of you have been searching for a while. It's almost like your ability to stand tall in what you believe in while helping another stand tall in what they believe in is where the two come together to create this you know, this new energy, this full, this big, this great energy. Okay, so Spirit, anything else for our pile 3? Anything else that they need to know in regards to what's next? So we have the Chariot, the Moon, and 8 of Wands. So, wow. This is beautiful, pile 3. You guys are ready and well equipped to start something new with someone. You are. You are. Hold yourself accountable. Again, hold yourself firm and strong in your boundaries, and keep reminding yourself of them, so that this connection and that your ability to experience fulfillment with someone else, with another, isn't tainted. Then we have the 8 of Wands and the Moon. So this is further confirmation that, you know, this offer is coming in quickly. I feel like if not already, by the time you watch this, you'll be presented with it. But again, you'll also be ready for it when that time comes. And you'll be able to, this Moon card, reflect on who you are and what you're able to give to another person. Just by simply being honest. Wow, you guys are very healed and very strong people, pile 3. This crystal represents grounding. This is really what you're embodying right now. This, honestly, this state of being whole by yourself, so much so that Spirit, the universe, is honestly giving you this gift to experience it with another. Because you can be twice as successful. Again, the people that are around you should aid in your success, not take you away from it. Okay? So lastly, I want to pull an oracle card for you guys, just to solidify everything. Spirit, one last message for our pile 3 and what's next for them. Learning experience. Wow. We'll get one more, Spirit, for our pile 3. So yeah, this learning experience is confirmation that this is a new opportunity, a new chance for you to indulge and experience bliss just in a different way. And you won't lose yourself in the process, pile 3. Hold yourself accountable for not doing that. Healing energy, what did I say? You guys are very healed, a strong aura coming from you guys. And that's why people are attracted to you, okay? So ultimately, you know, pile 3, you are in full control of what you experience, and the people that you let in. You've made pretty good decisions in the past. So however you choose to go about this is destined, okay? So I'm going to leave your reading there. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, information will be available in the description box below. And good luck with everything, pile 3. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in our next reading. Bye.